So can I continue? Okay, so with the issue of the region, right? You have about you have some empty space, right? About 79, I think. Oh, 29. That's interesting. So no, it's more than that. It's about 79. I think let's see. Oh, 169. Yeah, empty space. So now the theme I thought about was the customer ID, right? Shows you they are talking about the customer. Customer ID is just telling you about the customers, right? Now, each customer belongs to a particular region, and a customer can buy multiple times, right? So, but you always find out that there's a customer that is attached to a region. Each of these customer ID are unique IDs, you understand, of each customer, like that. So, and a customer will buy multiple times, you still have the same ID because maybe it's having the same login details and stuff like that. So, that being said, if you look at the customer ID, is about 8,259. Yeah, 8,245. Sorry, and if you look at in this 1,000, yeah, it's there's yeah, this is just weird. They are unique ID, but you can see this customer is in Europe, and this same customer is in Latin America. Okay, I see. So most likely, it's just weird, man. Anywho, um, no, there's no. So, I thought about doing something, but I don't think at this point in time there's any need because I was expecting that each customer ID is unique to a particular location. No, but it is not the case because you can see customer ID 1,100. You have in Europe, you have in Latin America, Middle East and Africa, and North America. So it's really not useful at this point in time. I don't know if that makes sense. So okay, good. Now that we have an idea of what the region looks like, we can now copy and paste somewhere. Now this time around, we're going to be dealing with region. And so just go to the region column, click and drag, remove this guy because you don't need it. Let's refresh. Okay, so we are good. So we have blank of this, the 169, which is fine. So we said, the question said Australia, Africa, South America, Asia, Europe, and North America. So we have, this is Australia, right? Latin America is South America. Middle East and Africa is Africa. North America is North America, and Europe is Europe. Right? So we don't have Asia. Yeah, I think that's the only thing we don't have. Make sense? So you now have your distribution. Now, if you want to, because the blank is not really important here, right? You can just remove blank. You just and so you see that when I remove blank, the total frequency reduced to, but the percentage distribution is still 100%. I don't know if you get.
But it's 100 of this, right?
Sorry? It's 100 of
the previous one.
No, it's not of the previous one, of this one. If I remove the blank, it's not ordinarily, it's not supposed to give me 100%, but now it is 100%. The reason is that it's taking the current value, which is this guy here. Make sense? So in other words, you can just put Asia as 0. Does that make sense?
But this changes the percentage of different from when there was blank.
Yeah, this is different from when there was
But
blank.
can we still work with this?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be different.
Yeah. Again, you are working with data that you have. So there are no assumptions here. Can I use Asia? Some people are asking, can I use Asia, Asia Pacific? Some other questions like that. You just have to work with the data that you have. It's even if you want to, it's not possible. I don't know if you get. So you can now do your distribution based on this. You can answer your question based on this. So we'll finish the question, then we'll now do the graph is not that difficult to do, so it's not as difficult. And so they said analysis of sales amount by region. So sales amount, total amount, average amount, percentage of total sales amount. So we have the sales amount, right, somewhere. Let's see. That's good. Now you see the sales amount, right? So watch something. If you notice that there is percentage, some of them were not. There's euro, and some of them were not. They don't have any amount. They have a number but no amount. You understand? No currency. So let me take you to one. Okay, so look at this one is 70 euros, right? But if you look at the cost of goods sales, is $15. Let me go to another one. Okay, see this one that is 13,000%, right? If you look at the cost of sales is $15. The point is, majority of the currency here is in dollar, right? If you go through it, majority of the currency is in dollar. So it makes sense for you to format that data to dollar. Yes. I don't know if you understand. It just makes sense. Everything you convert it, you just format it to dollar. So how do you do that? You just highlight everything here. Go to your home page, currency. You just click on currency, dollar, and it converts it to dollar. See, the thing that was 13,000% is now $130. You understand? And $260, so if you even look at it compared to this is $260, look at the cost of goods, that's the cost of production, how much it took them to buy the goods itself is 200. So they have a margin of so this is sales amount, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is the cost of the goods itself, how much you bought your goods. So God, this is very interesting. So somebody was talking about total sales, right? So you can create a new column for total sales, right? You can create it anywhere. say total sale or total sold amount, something like that. Anything that caught your fancy really, and it will be a multiplication of the quantity sold multiplied by sales amount, right? So it will now be equal, and you can make do a cell reference of amount, so sales amount multiplied by quantity, right? And this quantity is 0, so it will give me $0. I'll just click and drag. So let's see where it's going to take me to. It looks like it took me to the end of the distance, so which is good, right? And sorry, I have my total sold amount somewhere, and now I can come back and answer this particular question. Total amount, analysis of sales amount by region. So now we've added a new column. Unfortunately, we'll still need to instead of having to do copy and paste, but let me see, I'm curious. Let me refresh this and see. I don't think it will update, will it? So it didn't update here, and that's because it's not within the when you do insert pivot table, it will highlight a particular cell. Now I've added another column outside, you understand, the highlighted one, so I still have to do it again, but I can still do it inside the same sheet. So I'll just come to insert pivot table. So it said new worksheet. No, I want to use existing, so I'll click on existing. Where I'll just pick anywhere here. Just try and give it space, enough space. Okay. And now I have my region. I have my sold amount, and let's see, let's move this guy here. Nice. You already know how to rename this guy, right? Go to value, just say yeah, it's going to give me that. I can see underscore. Yeah, and of course I'm going to remove blank. We don't need blank, right? And I'll just copy this guy and paste it here. And so they are talking about average sales, average sold amount. So you still click and drag this guy here. Now under the value field setting, there are different aggregate functions you can use. Average is one of it. You understand? Just click on average and you are good, and you can rename the field to average again, you can rename it to whatever it is you want to rename it to. The last one is percentage of total sales. So again, you still have to click on the total sales, right click on any cell, show value as percentage of grand total, and it's done. Go to value field setting and just change it to percentage. Again, do what caught your fancy. I'm just showing you guys how to go about it. You can use any name header, it doesn't really matter here. The goal is just to understand the logic behind answering this question. Again, I can be wrong as well, so there's that part. Okay, so discuss. Okay, this is not it. Okay, now they are now saying analysis of customer segment. They did online direct, wholesale, retail, corporate, government. So I think somebody was asking that there was no government there. This customer segment is related to the customer segment in the data set itself, right? So we'll just go back to our data set and check customer segment. Where is it? Customer segment. Oh yeah, this guy here. Again, I want to do some form of observation, and the best thing for me to do is actually to copy it elsewhere, paste it, and remove duplicate. Go to data, there's remove duplicate somewhere here. So you can see it has removed. Yeah, so it will now show me the unique values. So we already have online direct, right? We have retail. Subscription is also online, right? Yeah. Wholesale is wholesale. High income is let's see. Let's copy this guy here. This is the segmentation they say we should do by. So we already have online direct, which is online direct here. Subscription is online. Anything subscription is online and you don't go and buy it. Wholesale is wholesale. High income, wholesale. Wholesale customer, wholesale. High income guys usually will buy in bulk. Yeah, so yeah, wholesale. Retail customer is retail. Um, Again, you can do the same thing. Premium customers are wholesale customers. They are the one that buy in wholesale. Discount cost shoppers are retail guys, right? Middle income will go retail. Institutional customers are government, right? So low income will be retail. Then um, corporate will be corporate. I don't know if that answers the question, right? So again, you can decide to say, okay, um, I'm not sure. We'll now take it to AI again. So where's my AI? I would say segment this customer, or I would say map this customer segments. Then I'm just going to copy. I'll copy this guy, right? Okay. Paste. That GBT is full. It's full, like really full. Let me go to, I think I have Gemini. Go Google Bard. Yeah, I think I have Bard. Ah, so it has copied. So by this segmentation, I'll say by this theme or this theme, and I'll copy their own here and paste. Again, I'm too. Okay, it's telling me memory full. Who is nature's own? Okay, sorry. Ah, stuff is taking time. I think I've okay, so and yep, I think I'm good. So it's gonna help me segment it for me. It's saying institutional customer, corporate, middle income, retail, discount, retail, premium. Oh, premium customers, corporate. I will agree with this. High income, premium. So it's asking, so it's doing things. So you can see that it is mapping it to most extent correctly, but there's no premium customers in my mapped team, right? So I would say there is no premium customers in my map team. And it's going to correct it. So high income corporate, I I don't know.
I don't really think so.
High income cannot be corporate. It can be wholesale. Somebody can be high earner and is a individual. Abi, um, wholesale. Premium customers can be corporate because, like, where if you are talking about premium customers, a lot of times, especially if you are selling services, you're talking about corporate organizations. So I can agree with that. Institutional customers are actually MDAs and stuff like they are government based, and so I can then premium customers. I can correct premium customers to be corporate. Institutional customers. They say institution, usually they are talking about government. Just government, just general. They say if you are doing customer segmentation, you say institutional customers usually are government. And so now that I'm done with that, I can now decide to map. I can say um, so I can say customer segmentation thing or something. Again, you don't have to use this, please. You don't have to, really don't have to. Sorry? Yeah, I created a new column. So we can now do VLOOKUP again because we are looking like this. We are looking at this value here. Our table is this table, right? Always lock it. You don't want it to change. The column we are F4. The column we are looking at is the second column because we highlighted a table that has two columns. So it's the second column. 2, then the last parameter always put 0. What did I do? So we can then click and drag and we are good. What did they say? What's the question? So the frequency and percentage. I think by now we should be able to do that now. Or should I do it? Yes. Okay, so okay, cool. Now I can then do it doesn't look like there's empty column. It's not looking like there's empty column. So again, when I'm done and you are certain that you are done, I like to copy and paste as value. When I'm done, I don't want my something messing up with the formula. And then once you met, so this is it, Control Z. Let's say online direct, right? So online direct, I change it to something here, maybe by mistake. And I'll say, you can see, it does automatically change. You understand? I don't want that. I usually don't want that. When I'm sure that I'm done with what I'm doing, I will just right click. I'll copy, right click, and paste as value, and I'm good. I think I need to close one of these. Yeah. So you can see it now as if I wrote. Yeah, is there's no formula attached to it. So we can do insert pivot table existing. Click on. Oh, no. Sorry. Click on OK. I think I'm going to do a refresh again. Yeah, so that I can see the customer. Yeah. And you can do your count from there. So like I said, if you are doing anything that has to do with frequency, always count itself. It's important. And so we can then change one to frequency, right? I made a mistake. No, I didn't spell frequency well. I'm too lazy to change it. And the other on percentage. So what you just need to do is just to right click on the one you want to percentage. So show as grand percentage of grand total. So if you so want, right, you can reduce this to yeah. So and you are good if you want. Next question. These questions are plenty. Okay, so this one is sales rep ID, right? I don't think sales rep ID, you don't need to do any cleaning there. You can just copy this guy here, paste it somewhere, and usually just try and refresh. Sales rep ID will be this guy. You just paste, remove, and so like I said, I like to I'm going to use, I'll copy by I'll whatever aggregation I will do, especially if something has with frequency, like I said, I'll count itself. You understand? Always do that. It's so I'll say frequency, and click and drag, and this one I'll just right click, show as. It's looking very simple now, right? No, it is not. It's just I've not actually attempted this stuff, just so you know. I I was just looking at the question, trying to fill in the blanks in terms of what I think there are missing values and stuff. But I really have not attempted it. But it's not that difficult. It's just what I'm trying to say. So and that's it for this guy. That's it. No, just yeah, it's so it's a count of sales rep now, sales rep ID. So it's a count. Then, like I said, if you are doing anything that has to do with count itself. So by the time you click on sales rep, if you want to do these values, you click on that sales rep and drag it. You understand? So what I just did was I drag it 3 times to the rows, then to the values. Then the values again, I drag it there so that I can convert one of them to what? Percentage. So that's just literally that's just it. So now asking you to do this same segmentation by sales channel. Yikes, this is interesting. Anywho, yeah, just to add. So I'm just going to copy because this one it will be a very long. I'll just paste it. So if you are doing multiple pivot table, try and give space. Yeah. Separate. You can. Yeah, I'm doing it on same sheet. This one pivot. This is another one. So they now said you should do by sales channel, right? So it's just for me to go and look for sales channel and click. And I don't want blank. I'll just remove blank because I don't want blank. Now what I can do is I can remove the subtotal for rows. I just want it to be in a tabular form. So I'll just go to design, go to subtotal, do not show. So you can see it as removed. Then the other thing is I can repopulate this guy, and I'll just go to report layout. I'll say repeat all items. It's very going to me 2021. I don't know. Let's try this guy. Let's try this guy now. I don't know. See. No. I don't know. It's been a while. 2013 was the last time I used that 2013 version. Let's try yours and see. I'm just curious. Yep. So we said sales ID, right? And we said sales channel. So I'll just copy this guy and paste it here. I am going to say, this is interesting. I'm going to remove. Okay, so cool. Oh, one of the reasons why mine is showing like that is tabular form. Put in tabular form so it will just shift. You understand? Subtotal, remove subtotal. I actually set mine by default to do like this. So like this, then report layout repeated. Yeah, done. So I think which one are you using? This one is a new version. Let's see another old version. What are you using? 16. Let's try yours. And yours is what? Don't worry. If it works on 10, it works fine on 16. This is like the old. Mine is 2021. So I'm doing it on 10. Yeah. So but mine I actually set it by default to give me like this, which is why it was just looking weird when it came out. You can see his I had to go through like two different process, you understand? But mine will come out in tabular form because I asked it to do that ordinarily. So I think you are done with this question. So we already have the frequency and distribution. I'm doing it based on the sales ID. You understand? Yeah. So you just look at I remove blank. I don't need blank. There was blank. I just come here and remove blank. No, 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 no.
Please, don't go for that.
Yes, sir.
What is the most that's the essential thing that will make sense if we have that's not first like people using then categorize it.
You are looking at it from a statistic. You see all of this, how clean empty cells, fill empty cells. You are looking at it from a statistical point. You understand? While that is good, you understand, but this is not that. This is business analysis. You don't look at it from statistical point. You really need to look at the data. So that I'm going to feel, you can't feel something that somebody didn't buy. You'll be reporting a false data. You are not doing like predictive analysis. I don't know if you understand that you want to do something. No. You are looking at it from a see. People ask, what do I feel this with what? No. It's not that important. So okay, let me show you something. So in my previous, while I was looking at this data, I said my assumption was customer ID is a unique representation of each customer, right? Each customer should have a customer ID, and the customer ID should not repeat itself. You understand? So it means that if I have if a customer ID is from a particular region, it's supposed to be in that region. Unfortunately, so that was the assumption I did, and I'll use it to fill. I got the customer ID, and now did let me just show you what I did. I don't want to talk much. Okay, so I did it here. Customer ID, paste everything, go to data, remove duplicate. So I have 101 unique ID, right? Ordinarily, it's supposed to be true. I want to get the region. So the assumption, like I said, was a customer is supposed to be in one region. So you can use index match, but mine is more modern.
I'm sorry. You know Excel so already because yeah, this is not like the Dr. Noah's Excel, right? No,
I've been okay. So I I've been a data analyst since 2016. So yes, so yeah. So I've had a lot of time to romanticize with Excel. I'd had a lot of time to. So, again, don't bother. This is wrong, but this was the assumption I did, so you can see, because the assumption was a customer is supposed to belong to a region, and when I now decide to look at this data again, I found out that that's not the case. You can see one customer is in Asia Pacific and now is in Europe. The person is in Latin America, yeah, with the same ID. So it doesn't really work there. I don't know if that makes sense. So with this now, I was expecting that this blank space is here. Let me go to the first blank space. I should be able to fill it. So if this customer 1600. Let's check it here. 1006 is showing me Asia Pacific, right? It's supposed to show me Asia Pacific, but already I'm seeing North America here. So that assumption doesn't work, is what I'm saying. So you cannot literally, even from an observation part, you can't look at it using assumption. You have to physically look at it. You are not doing statistical analysis. Statistical analysis here is going to put you in trouble, okay? Because if you start giving report to stakeholders and you tell them that you filled sales amount, blank sales amount with mean or median, you go and produce that money. Do you understand? So we are done with this. The next is product category by this one is just simple, literally just simple. They're asking you product category. Okay, so electronics. Oh, there's one that is difficult. Yeah, this widget, right? This product category, you can just look at here. Product category is here, right? Look at here, and everything looks complete. So I will just copy this guy. I'm a very lazy person, so like I'm very lazy. I'll just paste it somewhere here. Remove this guy, remove this field. Product category. Let's remove this guy because it's a different data. And like I said, I like to so this one will be percentage, and this will be frequency, and right click, show value as percentage.
You just grant.
Yeah, grand. So grand total, your grand total is usually, look at your grand total, right? So your grand total is usually on the bottom. It usually is the last thing. So makes sense. So we're done with this guy, right? Okay, so they say electronic clothing, home goods. That's interesting. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have to map. These guys are crazy. Anyways, let's map. Okay, so I already have my my unique product category, right? Good. So automotive and automotive parts, automotive. Automotive. Control D. Now, this is another thing, right? Let me copy this guy here. It's not my phone ringing, so. Oh, yeah. Now I can just copy this guy, right? I don't know why I. Please always paste as value. Yikes. Yeah, so. Now, let me show you something. Good. Is this electronics?
Yes.
So they made a mistake somewhere. Oh, this is interesting. So electronics, so I would say, yeah, they made a mistake. Tools and home improvement. Let's see.
Jewelry.
Jewelry twice. No, this is product name. Electronics. So, anyways, I saw electronics and electronics. So I'm going to correct that. So usually I can just click and drag. It's going to correct it for me. And now I would refresh this guy. Yeah, so it will go up a little. Copy this guy and paste it somewhere here. To go one, yeah, so it's cool. Now, let me see. So automotive part, automotive. So let me just copy this guy here, right? Again, you can take it to ChatGPT and it's going to. Are you like problem?
No, but like there are situations that
Jewelry is beauty, right? Fitness is sport. Home security is home goods. Musical instrument is what? Food beverages is groceries, right? Home tools improvement and and home improvement is home goods. Wearable is clothing. Baby product. Baby product. Let's check. Where is baby product? There's Pampers there. So baby product is home goods. It can be toys. Let's see. Baby monitor, stroller, high chair, crib. No, these are home goods. Because that's the, yeah, home goods. Home decor, home goods, home appliances, home goods. Books and media, electronics. Health and beauty. Again, if you have a different opinion, please. Fashion is clothing or beauty. Okay.
beauty.
I'm not an expert in this. So, is it fashion?
Check the fashion card. The fashion. It's beauty.
Okay, we are going. So these hours, right? We are going to check against sports and outdoor sports. There's one we've not done. No toys. Musical instruments. Should we put it as toys?
No.
Electronics. Okay, but we've not done toys. Why?
I think there is okay, baby products and
Office supplies are what?
office.
So let's check what office supplies are. Whiteboard, printer, filling ergonomic. These are like home goods. Why are they not toys? This is interesting. Okay, these are ours, right? Yeah, yeah.
See where they go. How?
No. We'll just see the product name and to give us some semblance of idea. Yeah. Now we are going to use ChatGPT. Let's see what it's going to give us. Segment this product category, and I'm going to paste the product category here by this let's see, by this category, by this segmentation. Copy this guy here. Let's see what's gonna give us. I'm really curious. Everybody's calling me sir like this. My sir should come with money. I don't like people calling me sir. There's no money there. Okay. ChatGPT is really full. Okay, let me take it to Gemini. Maybe it's gonna do stuff for me. Hey. See baby. See. So the baby product with toys. Maybe we should leave it as toy. I don't know.
Books and media is toys too. Did you see that?
So no, let's check now. We'll do I'm going to check another the Gemini AI.
Or it could be.
Yeah, we should check. I'm curious. Let me even check the books and media. Books and media toys. These are those. What do we put it at? As electronics. These are not electronics.
They are not electronics. I think they are. Yeah.
Oh, this.
E-book reader, children's book, fictional novel. You know what? Let me add a context. Answer. Can I type? Then so what's now the issue? TBC problem, or I cannot paste anything. Paste as plain text. It's not gonna paste. Okay, cool. Again, let me ask. These are product names. Suggest a category for them. Suggest category for them. Let's see what it has to say. Okay, so I did not feed it well. Based on, let me say, based on this, based on this guy, right? Based a category based on this segment. It's an easy problem. It's not freezing. It's for some weird reason. It wouldn't take let's see what it's gonna say. So it does come with some. Ooh, so he said based on the segments, but a suitable overage for the category could be retail. I think I'll ask you different. Okay, I would say a category from the previous data above suggests a category based on this segment. If you are to choose just one, you choose just one. I would select home goods. Alpha. Alpha.
When
Look at this book is in book and media. Right? So let's do home goods. You have to do research. Like you have to do a lot of research. Like a lot of research. I know you can it's not imaginable. Even me, I didn't like that time. But I learned a lot. Actually learned a lot. So let's do the baby stuff, right? Control home. Which one is the baby stuff? Baby product. Baby bath, diaper cream, baby monitor. Again, I can be wrong, but I will just go with this. Right? So now that we have, are we agreeing to go with this, or who has an alternative opinion? We are plenty here. We cannot not have opinion. Oh, fashion, right? Oh yeah, true. Fashion. This looks like clothes. These are clothing. Yeah, so these are clothing. Where's fashion? Oh yeah, so clothing. Yeah, these are clothes. Jumpsuit, designer handbag, evening dress, sweater. They are clothes, like so clothes. Floral dress, jumpsuit. Yeah, so. So are we good with this categorization? So we can then do control home. Let me remove this guy. I can then add a product categorization. Categorization. in, just to make it different from this guy here. And I can then do we call VLOOKUP, because I want to do a VLOOKUP. You guys should learn how to use formulas. So it's very important. So now, where will be my column index here? What will be my column index here? This is the table. This is the table I'm selecting from. Where would be my column index here? This is like the table, right? So this is the product category. This is our categorization. So I'm specifying. So it said VLOOKUP, my lookup value, my table array is here. My column index will be what? My column index. I said second now, but I have three. Where am I looking? Where do I want to return? Yeah, where do I want to return in this table to the new column I created? Good. Just wanted to know if we are following or not. Based on this is the table now. This is our table. This is our table, right? So I did a VLOOKUP. It's saying, okay, let me go back. Control Z. Our lookup value is the product category on this table. Our table array is this guy here. Oh God. Is this guy here, right? Let me go back. So this is our lookup value. Our table array is this place. I'm saying the column index of this table array is what? Where do we want to return back? Where are we returning? What do we want to return back? We want to return this guy. And this guy is in the third column of this table I selected. So I just wanted to know if we are following. And so click, drag, and we are good. Then copy and paste as. Again, that's just me. You can leave it if you want, but experience have taught me otherwise. But you can leave it if you want. And I'll just do insert existing, this guy here. I can click anywhere, somewhere around here. It doesn't have to be there, but yikes. So what's happening? Oh, it only selected one. That's interesting. Let me go back to settings. What do I do? Yes, I want to. Okay, so there's something I learned. I don't know if it's on Control X. Let me post it somewhere. There's something I learned. I don't know if it's on 2010. I think it's oh, the reason why. Okay, I see now. Just select everything. Insert pivot table. Existing. Let me go to this guy here. One thing I didn't learn is how to delete this stuff. Okay, so you see this add this data to the data model. What it does is, if I make any changes here, I don't need to refresh. It automatically does that. Yeah, so I can set like a you can see even the range actually change. I can set like a time for refreshing, and it will do it on its own automatically. Yeah, but I don't know if it's here. I really don't know. Like I said, it's been a while. Product categorization. What else? Frequency. Again, it's the same old stuff. Um, what did I not do now? I think there's something I'm also supposed to do. Show field side by side. Okay, yeah, this guy. Yeah, is that it died or so most likely I've been recording without.
Voice.
Wow, that's
Wow,
annoying.
yes.